Hello everyone, Acura Amanda here. We are with Fiona Rawls right now. I do apologize, I have a lot of landscapers behind me. They're like at every corner. I'm sorry about that. So yesterday there was multiple tips that came in from the community members of this town that live in this town that reported to me that the white on a Sunday fueling up at the same gas pump that we caught Paisley stealing fuel, who is the captain here. So we called dispatch, we reported it right away. Apparently this member of the community said that it was actually the town clerk. So we're here today. We were told by the Sergeant O'Donnell. Thank you, Sonia, for your super chat. We were told by Sergeant O'Donnell to come today and speak to the chief. So let's go, guys. Let's do this. Got Fiona Rawls out here. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. All right.
Emergency assistant. Hey, how are you? Really good.
Hey, good afternoon. We're here to speak to the chief.
The chief he leaves at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
He's gone for today.
You're a sergeant, though. I can speak to you, right?
Yeah, sure.
So yesterday I got multiple tips from residents in the community that they witnessed a white Buick fueling up at the gas pump in the back. And unfortunately, they're telling me it was the town clerk. So we called dispatch, and Sergeant O'Donnell, he called me back, and he was more interested in, finding out who the source was than actually pulling camera footage and investigating. So, we want this taken down. This is a crime. We already caught Hazley the other day fueling up his personal vehicle. And we went to the Delray Beach Police Department to report this because he was off duty at the time. He becomes a regular citizen. A regular citizen is stealing fuel from the town. And we're not getting our complaint taken. So this is a really big issue that we're having.
I understand. I think it was all documented, and I think the chief is going to follow up,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Okay.
But the people that you did see fueling, I think they have permission to get fuel.
Okay.
So I don't know who approved it, who didn't approve it, but that's from what I understand.
Okay.
And that's just why we wanted the clarification on it, right? Because we know in some cities that they do offer a gas stipend to municipal employees, but normally that's done with a credit card, so it's all tracked. And we just didn't know how it was regulated or anything like that. So
Yeah,
if it is,
unfortunately, the officers, sergeants, we don't get, fuel, so we don't know what the whole procedural process is, but for management does, and that's been, it's been that way for
Okay. So you are aware that there are police officers that are above you that use this to...
Well, I think because they consider management.
Okay.
So management is different than the regular officers.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, so I mean, if they have the policy in place, we're just trying to get clarification.
Should we check next door with them to verify this?
You could.
Okay.
I don't know who would have the proper answer. Or you
Right,
could
the city attorney, right?
Speak to the chief, maybe.
Okay.
All right, well, we really thank you for
Thanks for your help. Sorry, I lost you guys. Yeah, there's going to be a little buffer. So I'm getting two different stories here. Let's go check with the clerk.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi. Thank you. All right, I just hit the bell for service, guys.
Well, hey there.
Hey, how are ya?
You're back?
We are back.
We are.
You missed me, right?
We did.
Are you making a bumper express?
Yes and no. So
Okay.
I'm
Catch me up on pen and paper.
I'm just a little bit confused. That's why I'm here to perhaps get your policies on your fuel perks. So,
That would have to be a bumper express.
okay, so but do you know off the top of your head if town employees are allowed to use the gas pump for their personal vehicles?
Okay. No, I'd have to look in policy.
Does anyone from this office fuel up at that pump? Like you, for example?
No, not me.
No? Do you know who drives a white Buick?
The one out there?
Yeah.
Miss Rita.
Rita, okay.
She's our town clerk.
That's the town clerk, okay, got you.
Okay.
Do you know if she is allowed to fuel up her vehicle?
As far as I know, yes.
She is, okay. And is there a policy that we can,
That I don't know.
okay,
So that's kind of what we're looking for. Like if employees have fuel privileges, what policy or regulation governs the amount that they can take or when they can take it, or what constitutes issuing that
Right,
fuel.
right.
So
So like if it's a salary package. And a salary package or something.
Right. So
Right.
that's kind of where the record we're looking for.
That I don't know. So you want me to make a public records request?
please.
Okay, let me go get my card.
Thank you.
Thank you so much again.
You're welcome. Where's the big Nick?
Well, he's at home.
Yeah, he's
We
at
left him home today.
That's what you would have to expect. That Big Nick would always get a shout out.
So we are hearing, yeah, shout out to Big Nick, South Florida Accountability.
Yeah, 100%.
So, Sergeant O'Donnell, if you're watching, are you a liar or what's going on here? Are they a liar? Let me know in the chat, Sergeant O'Donnell. Hold on. Okay.
We want you to know, give me the specific PRR.
So we would like your policy as to fuel perks or fuel usage with the town's gas pump. That's the first one.
All right.
The second one is your total town expenditure on fuel from January 2022 to June 1st, 2022.
1/1, 22 to 6/1.
Correct.
22 total town gas usage.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And
You
what
dressed
else?
up today.
I did. I wanted to look nice for you. This isn't really a public records request, but to your knowledge, has the town raised taxes over the last 6 years?
No, I don't know. Like millage rate?
I mean,
That I don't know. That can be found in a PRR.
I could probably look that up myself on Google. I just figured out
You can
that.
probably go to our town's website and look for it.
Okay.
Just search our town's website.
And then another question is there any security camera on this grounds that points at that gas pump?
I don't think we have any security cameras on grounds, as far as to my knowledge.
Oh, you shouldn't say that with those nice leather chairs in there.
Green leather chairs.
Oh yeah, well that's the color of money.
I believe those were given to us. I'm not sure.
All right, well those,
Yeah, I've only been here 6 years.
hey, don't worries. Those were my only questions that we got from our viewers that I wanted to address.
Okay.
And you covered this stuff about that. So is there anything else that we can think of?
Well, first I want to once again leave my email address. I don't know if you have it from.
Wait, acuraamandaproductions@gmail.com.
Yes,
I
exactly.
just emailed you your last one.
Oh, perfect. You emailed me today? I gotta check my my emails. They're just piling up. But well, that's basically all we need. If there's like the town attorney or anyone that can answer some questions that we have.
They're in a meeting.
Okay, no problem. All right, so what do you think, Fiona?
I think we'll just review those policies when we get them, and then we'll do a little more research, and then see if we need to talk to the town attorney.
Right, because Sergeant O'Donnell, I asked him on Friday about you know, if any officers are allowed to fuel their personal vehicles up while they're off duty in their plain clothes, and he told me absolutely not. So we went just now, and there was another sergeant on duty, and he said that management is allowed to, but I think he mentioned that he doesn't know the policy either.
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out. I'll be looking for it now.
Hey, the policy might cover you as well. You might be able to start getting free gas. Okay. All right. Thank you again for your help. You too.
Love your shoes.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. So,
Wow, guys. So we are getting we're getting two different stories over here. So Friday we were told by Sergeant O'Donnell, like, hey, you know, nobody can do this, and today we're getting told something different. So
it's a little plausible, right? Because the guy at the police station said that this would be a perk that only management would be familiar with. So, you know, we're gonna give this a dutiful look and you know, come to a fair, reasonable analysis. I mean, if they get the perk, they get the perk. We just want to make sure that they're not stealing, and it's as simple as that. Like, it looked like stealing, we reported it as stealing, and if it's not, then like, we're here to clarify it. But if it is stealing, we're here to put those fucking handcuffs on you.
But wait a minute, if there is some kind of policy, like, number one, I want to see the date on it, who approved of it.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, because how do these people in Gulfstream, Florida feel like, hey, my tax money is used to fill up management's personal vehicles? I mean, if that's the case, then I need to get a damn job over here,
for
right,
real,
guys?
right?
That doesn't make any sense at all. I think that they're...
Just so you know, Gulfstream, Fiona Rawls, and Acura Amanda would be great communications directors for this town. Great media consultants.
Oh, yeah, my first line of work would be to remove everybody in here and start all over again. And I'll just clear this department out. We'll keep, what is her name again?
Renee.
Renee? Okay, we'll keep Renee. Rita is the one with the white Buick, according to Renee, that was spotted on a Sunday filling up her personal vehicle. Let's go around the corner and check it out and get her plate number.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Should we go this way? Okay.
Any way we'd like.
All right. We're going to go check it out again. They're probably looking out the blinds right now. Why could they do that when they can just watch us live?
No, or walk outside. This guy with his leaf blower has got to feel like we're stalking him.
Yeah, right? All right, so this is the white Buick over here, guys.
Is that the one that Peyton Manning has? They have those identifying markers on there.
Okay, guys, we're back. It's just so loud out there. All right, guys. So thanks for joining us again. I know we had a slight buffer when we first started the stream. I hope all of you guys are still in here. We came in here in attempt to speak to the chief of police. Apparently, the chief leaves at 3 p.m. So we're going to have to come here again either tomorrow or Wednesday, one of those 2 days. Maybe both of them, I don't know, but we're going to keep pressing this department, guys, because we're not getting any straight answers from them at all. Nothing makes sense here. On what was it, Friday, we were told that absolutely not. They're not allowed to fill up their personal vehicles. So,
well, somebody's gonna have the straight answer. I mean, because at the end of this case will be the resolution, because they're either gonna have a policy or they're not.
They're looking at us right now. There's another unit. We're gonna stay live for a little bit, guys. We have these defendants circling us right now.
It's a good thing I got my thong on. Right? Now we can get out of some trouble.
So I want to know, like, if this policy, which I highly doubt that they're going to put this item in my hand, this public record, who approved of that? Who voted on that? Like, who gets to decide if these people can fill up their personal vehicles? I've never heard of that before. Myriad. So we need to go ahead and bring our gas can here, so I can put gas in my gas hold on the public dock.
Yeah.
All right, give me a second, guys, and we're gonna get up on out of here. I'm just putting the defroster on so the cold air hits the phone. It's a super hot day here. So here we go, guys. Stay in here with us a little bit.
Yeah. Chief wasn't there today, but you know who was?
He was there, but we got there a little bit later. Like, he leaves right at 3 o'clock. So, hey, Jealousy, thank you so much for that super chat. You didn't have to do that.
You should make the camera face us.
I want it to face the road for a little bit.
Okay. So you guys, this will be a beautiful tour of the historic Scenic A1A route here in southern Florida. Just look at this beautiful foliage.
I'm so confused right now, though. I'm sorry to, like, change the subject, Fiona, but I'm super confused right now. On Friday, we were told something completely different, and now I'm being told that management can fill up their personal vehicles. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, I mean, number one thing you always got to remember is cops are allowed to lie within the course of their duty.
Are they allowed to steal, though, too?
Well, no, they're not. But we can listen to what any cop says. But that's why the public records are going to get pulled, because we're going to verify it for ourselves. So it doesn't surprise me at all to get multiple stories from the same agency. That seems about par for the course.
You know, there is another department up here. I would love to go in there and ask them, hey, do you guys have a perk that you can fill up your personal vehicles with your town's pump? Because Gulfstream does. You guys are working in the wrong department. You guys should go over there so you could steal.
Well, I have to imagine, like, different departments have different perks. Like, that's why Sergeant Lally drives all the way to West Palm Beach to work, you know, because he probably gets better benefits, better pay.
No, I think he just lives in another town because maybe he doesn't want to police the same town he lives in for safety purposes.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah. Always ask questions. I agree with that. Wow.
And Sergeant Lally, if you're watching the live stream, you know, you could invite us over for some barbecue. Just saying.
Oh, I'd never go eat barbecue with Lousy.
No?
No. No, no. I'd probably get poisoned. And then he'll be like, real slick when he dances over my grave. Yeah. So I don't see anybody following us right now. That's pretty good, guys.
You guys heard that Renee said there's no cameras there at the municipal complex.
She did. She said that there's absolutely no cameras there, but they have all of this high dollar equipment. All of those ATVs, those expensive off-road golf carts. Like, how do you not have a security camera back there to protect the town's investment?
Yeah, really.
I mean, it's for convenience. This department, it really does smell rotten. A lot of things do not make sense over here. And I think that they're more concerned about, like, figuring out who these private citizens are that are calling in, hey, we seen Acura Amanda's video and now we're going to pay attention. So that's basically who tipped us off yesterday. And Sergeant O'Donnell, I'm going to release a video later on about our conversation when I called this tip in yesterday to their Gulfstream dispatch. I was like, hey, I just got a tip that, you know, one of your employees came in there on a Sunday and they're gassing up their personal vehicle. So the dispatcher is like, oh, I need your name and all of your information. And I'm like, oh, I'm Acura Amanda. And then she's like, oh, I'm guessing that's not your real name. I'm like, no, it's my stage name, you know, like Strawberries or what's another stage name?
Definitely, okay, what's the stripper's name? Destiny. Champagne. Ferrari, Lexus. Normally named after drugs like Crystal. That's a stripper named Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy, that's what I thought. That would be a good stripper name. Hold on. Cinnamon? Yeah, I agree with that.
100%.
Cinnamon, what else? Diamond? Or
Diamond's a good one. Yeah, that's
Mercedes?
Whatever you can give me in exchange for something technically not permissible. Can't say that on YouTube.
No, definitely not. All right, guys, we're almost there. We're going to ask this department over here if they're allowed to get free gas because they're management. We'll see if there's anyone here to talk to us. I'm just really curious because this is the first time I've ever heard this.
I mean, I wouldn't expect this kind of policy in a department so small. If this was like, you know, one of the bigger cities like Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, then yeah, maybe I would expect it when there's a bit of a commute involved with your management position or something, maybe. But just you and 11 other officers, no, you don't get gas perks.
So we have two people at the same rank, Sergeant O'Donnell and this other sergeant, I forgot his name, it starts with a P. So Sergeant O'Donnell says that they're not allowed to use like what Hazley did. Hazley would be a manager position, for example. So according to O'Donnell, he's not allowed to do that. But this other sergeant is saying that management is allowed to do that. But perhaps he believes because he sees it going on. Who knows what's going on here? So Operation Octane Booster, we still can't get to the bottom of it. What do we over here, guys? Coming back, we've seen a bunch of bicycles on the ground. I don't know if it was an accident or a 1015. I don't know.
It was just a little chiller too.
We got Manalapan PD out here.
Something about these bikes.
How many bicycles did we see?
Earlier I saw two, and they were yellow and blue, but the one we just passed was a gray one, and it was a different kid altogether.
Right.
So who knows what happened there.
And Renee mentioned that she emailed me my public records request. All right, we're back. Late buffer. We're pretty much driving on the coast right now, so we're as far east as possible.
Yeah, any more east, we'd be on the sand.
Right.
There's mini mansions out here. These are mansions. They're not mini mansions. Real mansions.
All right, so hold on. I'm trying to find our next location right here.
Do you want me to pull up it on here?
Yeah, it's coming up on our right.
What do I need to look for?
Just search police department. It should be like less than a mile up the road.
Oh yeah, okay. Directions. How can that be?
Okay, I see it.
You guys, Amanda brought the drone out yesterday and let me fly it, and it works so good. And we're gonna start using that in our videos too.
Yeah, we have a new drone in our arsenal right now, on our arse. It has a crystal clear picture. Shout out to Jesse for providing us that. It works great. So, okay guys, we're approaching this location. So some of the questions that I have, if there's anybody here, like, hey, do you guys have any policies that are similar to Gulfport or Gulfstream, according to them, that, hey, like, we're allowed to use the gas pump for our personal vehicles? Like, in that case, I would love to see how much money they've spent in 6 months on fuel.
Yeah.
All right, here we are, guys. Let's go ask some questions. I don't even know if they have a gas pump here, but maybe they have like a credit card policy or something. Let's just get...
And see, that's the other part about this, right?
Yeah.
So like in a bigger city like LA, New York, Chicago, if they were going to be given a gas stipend, it would either be already included in their paycheck or they'd have a card.
Right.
This is like in a utilities vehicles yard is where their pump is located. It's not regulated in any form or fashion.
All right, let's go, guys. Well, we got a lot of you in here today. Thanks for all joining us. I've never been here before.
That's nice.
What town is this? Manalapan? Okay.
Yeah, we're closed. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you're closed?
Yeah.
So we're here to ask about your policies with your fuel usage. So Gulfstream Police Department and their town, they're right down the road from here. And according to them, they're allowed to fuel up their personal vehicles with the town's pump. Have you heard of that?
No.
Yeah, so they're telling, I caught on video, me and her caught on video the other day, captain filling up his private truck while he was off duty. I got tips from my viewers yesterday that the town clerk, she drives a white Buick, she was there yesterday fueling up her car on the pump. So we're like going around to the neighboring agencies to see if that's a thing around here. Okay.
Absolutely not. Not here at least.
What do you think about these officials filling up their private vehicles?
I actually have an appointment I have to go.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, our hours are 8 to 4, so if you want to call but the lobby is closed just so if you do
Okay.
just so you know now, just give us a call, but no, we won't do that here.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
I
about
see
that.
you have a pump over
Yeah,
there.
that's for our PD.
Okay.
Only they have a key for it.
Perfect.
Wow, okay. Bye, honey. All right, guys. So, like, I wanted to make sure we're not in the Twilight Zone over here. Like, am I the only one that thinks that's crazy? Wow, guys. She's like, I've never heard of that before. All right. All right, guys. Hey, what's up? Raga Monkey, you got to come out here. So basically the Gulfstream Police Department, the town employees, if they're labeled management, they're allowed to fill up their personal vehicles, but on Friday we were told that they weren't. So let's wait to get the public records in, guys. I don't know if they have a good explanation for this one. I don't know, Fiona.
Yeah, I think we caught them. I think we caught them with their pants down.
Oh yeah, we caught them with their pants down.
They were doing their Adderley impersonation, and it's about to get blown up on YouTube.
All right, everyone, let's get out of here. We're gonna end this in just a short second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Very considerate.
I'll let her take her time. It's fine. I'm not in a rush. No, they cannot fill personal vehicles. David, according to what was her name? Renee? They're absolutely allowed to if they're labeled management. And look, this town has a pump just like Gulfstream. Is that even secured with a lock?
Probably not during duty hours.
Let me see, guys. This one doesn't have the lock on it, so you can just pick it up and fuel away. Wow, guys. We need to all start auditing these little towns over here.
Now remember your paycheck protection loans to Build Back Better, the PPP. Those unused dollars, this is where they're going.
All right, guys, we're going to end it right here. Thank you all for watching. We're going to keep investigating this. If we get any more updates, we're going to let you guys know. Let me know in the comments how you feel about members of our government using their capacity to get free perks and perhaps not even claiming that on their taxes also. I mean, that's just speculation. We don't physically know that, but I mean, just think about it. It just doesn't make sense to me how the people that live in this area, they pay for these people to go on vacations. Like, the price of fuel is just so high, and they can go fill up their jet skis, their boats, whatever the case may be, and that's perfectly fine. I really want to know whoever created that policy. So, all right, I'm not going to go on any longer, guys. Thanks for watching. Acura, Amanda, Fiona Rawls. Subscribe to both of our channels and hit the bell for the notifications. Bye, guys.